A desk is a dangerous place to view the world.
Uncertainty is the biggest challenge for leaders in the world today.
I think the biggest struggle is how to remain authentic and still deliver a message that's consistent with the values of a company.
Agility.
It's a people.
Maintaining focus.
Multiple generations in the workforce.
It's generational change. It's finding the right talent, continuing to motivate them, develop them.
It's multi-generational. So we have 5 generations in the workforce today. So it's not just about finding the new way to communicate to people. It's about finding 5 ways to communicate.
We have a generation of individuals who are coming into the workforce that are very positive, incredibly motivated, want to work hard.
Well, self-reliance is your ability to be resourceful with your own powers.
And trying to keep your moral compass and your values in check.
And I think personal accountability is something a lot of people ascribe to. I think very few people successfully get there.
Confidence enough to make mistakes.
As a leader, I have to be reliant on myself.
It means knowing when to rely on the wisdom of others.
Do you know yourself? Do you have that self-awareness?
Yeah.
So that you can rely on your instinct or your intuition?
It's a very empowering word. It also brings with it sometimes a bit of a feeling of loneliness or even alienation.
I think the most important thing as a woman and being a leader is that you have to be yourself.
I think self-reliance is the essence of strength for leaders.
Well, if you're not self-reliant, I don't see how you can take risks in this world. It's a really innate curiosity, a genuine interest in people and products and service.
Integrity and compassion.
Obviously a sense of humor.
I think there's an element of generosity.
And I would say emotional intelligence.
The ability to establish rapport is being authentic.
You need to have drive.
You have to truly care something greater than yourself.
Humility.
Is humility.
Humility grounds you.
It re-energizes me.
It is those times in which I do disconnect that I find that I have the biggest insights and connect sort of internally with my values.
And those thoughts and those questions really don't come when you're surrounded by chaos and activity. Mm-hmm. So I think solitude is highly underrated.
That, for me, is all internal work that we have to make time for. And if we don't make time for it, the consequence is pretty dramatic.
Can only be nurtured as an individual if you're honest with yourself. And that's what introspection to me is about.
Social media and technology really helps us now as leaders take that introspection and what are we thinking, but it allows us to also move that forward and share that with others.
As an athlete, whether I'm biking or swimming or running or training for an event, I use that alone time to think about what I've done that's worked very well and at the same token where I failed miserably.
It's really important to take a break and to clear your head. To do those things that drive energy in different ways than just work.